Shalom chaverim, Mayim Bialik here again, aspiring super Jew, breaking down the Jewish holiday of the week, since there's one every week right now. Yay, Sukkos! Hey, you're not celebrating with me. Not yet you're not, because maybe you're not familiar with Sukkos, and that's okay. Sukkos, or Sukkot, as the Hebrew and not Yiddish speakers among us call it, is an 8-day fall harvest festival during which time we do things that seriously are the most unusual things that I think we Jews do.
I'm weird. I'm a weirdo.
I know what you're thinking. Stranger than not watching TV on Shabbat? Yes. Stranger than not eating pulled pork and crab? Yes. Stranger. Stranger than men wearing payas, those things, and black wool suits in the heat of summer and adding a big furry hat? Yes, people, stranger. Stranger than cutting off the foreskin for no apparent reason. Okay, no, not stranger than that, but very, very strange. On Sukkos, wait for it, we build a little hut called a sukkah in our yard, and we eat all our meals in it for 8 days. Not strange enough yet? Wait for it. We go to synagogue and we wave around this collection of leaves and grasses in all directions, like left, right, forward, back, up, down. We also wave around a weird, dope little lemon with the leaves and grasses. It's called an esrig or an etrog in Hebrew. Oh, also, we pray for rain. Does it sound a wee bit pagan? Maybe, but it's actually not strange if you think about it as a touch of indigenous earth sensibility.
The earth is the best.
This is an ancient holiday where we show that we are people of the earth. The sukkah that we eat in, some people even sleep in them, reminds us of simpler times, such as when we wandered the desert for 40 years. I mean, that was a trip. On Sukkos, we symbolically invite the ghosts of our people's past into our consciousness.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
It's a full circle fall harvest extravaganza. The first days are religious days with a lot of restrictions, kind of like Shabbat. And then the middle days are kind of like chill time for the religious Jews. And then the last days are religious again. And wait for it, the end of the holiday gets cray-cray if you live in the diaspora, which is anyone not in Israel. We add this day called Shmini Atzeres, and God's like holding on to us for just one more day. One day more. Anyway, it's a long holiday. Let's get to the rules of Sukkos, because you know that we Jews love us some rules. Rule number 1, the sukkah has to be a temporary structure. You can't have it up all year round. You have to erect it just for this holiday. Why must it be a temporary structure? Because all things are temporary, even the things that we want to protect us. It's dope.
Cool. No doubt. Good rule.
And do we say erect as many times as humanly possible leading up to Sukkos? Yes, we do. Erect that sukkah. Who's going to erect the sukkah? Did you erect the sukkah yet? Rule number 2, cover that sukkah up in greenery so it looks all fly. Rule number 3, we invite the presence of our ancestors into the sukkah. You can make a sign with their names. There's prayers that we say welcoming their presence. We sing songs about them. Why? Well, it links us to thousands of years of wandering Jews.
Now, wake up the ancestors.
Rule number 4, you're supposed to be able to see the stars through the roof of your sukkah to be reminded of our smallness in the universe.
We're all the size of boogers.
So we don't pack those palm fronds too tightly. I mean, that's a general rule. Don't pack the palm fronds too tightly, yo. We leave spaces for looking and for gazing and for finding and for wishing.
When you wish upon a star.
And where I live, it often rains during Sukkos, and everything gets wet since you left those spaces, and you remember how fragile we are and how linked to nature we still are. And that becomes an opportunity to thank God for protection in whatever form we can find it, even if it feels tenuous. That's the spiritual meaning of this holiday. We try so hard to protect ourselves. We try to protect ourselves from rain, from heat, from pain. But Sukkot reminds us that when it comes down to it, we are at the mercy of a force that is much bigger than us. Do you know how I know? Just look up. Thanks for coming along on my ride on the Sukkot train. Choo-choo! I will see you tomorrow for our next holiday. Just kidding. We get a little bit of a break. I'll see you in 3 days. Still kidding, but almost not really. If you want to see more videos like this, and why would you not want to, please subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time. Lehitraot. Shaftem Mayim Bisason Mimanei HaYeshua. That's right, Mayim, we pray for rain, water from the sky. I had too much caffeine before I recorded this video.